And we are streaming. Hello people and welcome to Stars Confusion for the 7th of January 2022. And as Aiken says, if he wins this first game, which he's currently involved in, he will be the top of the leadership, have a 100% win rate, and never play another game of Mahjong as long as he lives, and that is clearly his only objective in this. So yeah, new season, new rules, new table. We all start at 0. The usual things with the table apply. 0 floor, you cannot go below 0 no matter what on the scoring charts. Double run is now a thing, however we will have a draw if all 3 players win on the same discard. There's no busting out, so you can go below 0 at this point, but we have a mercy rule which I think should work and will apply when 70,000 points are hit. So actually, I didn't put the mercy rule in the thing. The whole point of this was to try and sort of set it up so people would actually know what the new rules were. And while I was thinking of something hilarious to do with D, possibly even no Aegon, I figured, why do you change things? But yeah, if somebody gets to 70,000 points, there will be an automatic victor, I believe. Anyway, we have Prospero, we have Aegon, we have Rumi, we have myself. I'm going to say random seats, and good luck to you all. Game 1. Also, not a fan of the winter theme. I might change that back to autumn. Anyone else here talking in the left audio channel? Yeah, weirdly it is only showing in the left audio channel. I have no idea why that is. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you're not wrong. It is only showing that. Huh. Odd. I'll look at that if I can do it alongside things, but for the moment, new game! White Dragon to start. And let's hope I don't accidentally ruin everything while we do this. So I should be doing that, which is fine. That is a great draw. We will get rid of our second dragon. Skip move. Okay, 369. Could keep that on the potential Sand Q chances, but I think overall we'll just play safe here. So Prospero immediately culling the pins. Aegon doing a Tarn pin start. Okay. Not the most ideal thing in the world, but it's progression. And we can still potentially draw the 4 and get us into that route. We also know Prospero is not too interested in the Pinzu. Okay, well I've changed it back to mono and it does seem to work there, but if I go into 2-track it does something weird. Yeah, alright, we'll go back to mono. I might have to just do some adjustments on my microphone, which we'll see. Alright, red dragon. Who wants a dragon? A little dodgy, because if that was Rumi I was in big trouble, but equally I'd then get another draw and we could start playing safe to him. Tanya Toitori. Or possibly Yakuhai Dora. Could be. Also, if all the 2's going, this way is a little sad, so we may have to start cutting. Okay, Tanya Toy, but he's given us a safe discard. North is also safe. East isn't. Could be Toy and something. Prospero is risking south at that position, so Dora or just pushing? Aiden gets a win. Pin 2-1. Yep, that was reasonably well played. Depending on how late he got into that, could have reached for it, but it did the job. It was able to play defensively around that, as far as I could tell. So yeah, good start for Aegon. I'm also slightly happy because I didn't lose any points in my dealer turn, so... Okay, one save. So a couple of middle pin pairs, one Dora, and... yeah. Nothing stellar, but it's got a direction. We'll just go and start culling tiles, go for things. Aegon calls north out of sequence. Are we seeing Temp Dan Aegon here do a Honitsu from back there? Could do. Might even be valid, depending on what he's got. West. Yeah, as mentioned, it's a few adjustments, really. I put these all in Discord a little while ago. Head bump is no longer a thing that exists. However, we do have a triple Ron draw, if that happens. There's no busting out anymore, so if you go below 0 points, the game continues going. But we also have a mercy rule that if somebody gets to 70,000 points, somebody wins. Yeah, you can, in fact, catch things alive. Well done. Do I want to go for this? I'm going to say no. I put the pause on there, unfortunately, but really, we're still quite a way away from things at this stage. It's not worth us pushing at the moment. Especially not for a North round in a tight game. Now, if I had another Dora, or, you know, was closer to Senpai, absolutely, but good draw. So, I'm guessing we're looking at pin fu here. If we can draw a free pin that opens that up, makes the 5-up pair, 7 pin for Riichi. Or alternatively, the other way around, doing the exact opposite. Yeah, can't do anything with a 9. Well, we could keep that, but we got other things that might be useful here. 2 and 7 both still kind of helpful. 7 from hand. Meanwhile, Aegon has done that initial call for a non-bonus wind. And hasn't entirely paid out. Easter's played a couple of turns ago, so we can play ours. Okay, we'll do a 6-9 swap because that opens up to just Tanyo and we can start calling things. See, that would have been better a couple of turns ago. Yeah, it's minus 30. Not my bad. It's minus 30, not minus 35. Whoops. Yeah, so I knew it was a jump and it used to be 30 points. That's why I did it, but I've readjusted second and third, which is why it's now 50. Basically, it's a gap of 15 with the fourth to third being the big jump. Or the big drop, depending on how you view that. Nice. Okay, 2-pin, probably safer than 7-pin at this point, but both are dodgy. Okay, so Ishanten for Tanyo 1.
Boom.
Tanyo 1. Yeah, it may be time, but you might have to wait for game 2. Anyway, we've got a 2-5 Tanyo waits here. Somebody's got dragons, but that looks like it's Tanyo or just a quick see what happens hand. Still 6 I can draw. Might as well commit for the moment. 6 passes. No, everybody's going in for this. Oh boy, this was safe 2 turns ago. Is it safe now? It is, weirdly. Also, you've discarded both tiles you called with. Maybe you should have waited. Haite, no. Oh, Haite's also Prospero.
Tenpai.
Well, that was a thing. Aegon in strictly a better weight than me, although not a weight he could win with. Yeah. Okay, well, nothing happens. Okay, we have a Honitsu. Probably means we have to play the Dora on turn 1 or very early at least, unless we draw something that allows us to use other things. Yeah, first turn Dora. Probably not 13 Orphans with this, though you never know. Silly, ridiculous things do occasionally crop up. But yeah, this is not... This is pretty good. Just a shame we don't have the pair of Easts makes this hand pretty perfect, but we'll...
Chi.
Let's go forcing. Again, we could force by getting rid of other things, but I prefer to wait just in case. No, I should if I'm going all in, I should go all in. This is the thing. I shouldn't half-ass it by holding a closed thing there. Mine's the hair color, style, and lack of beard. Are you saying I have a really pointy chin, or is there some aspect of that avatar that matters? Also, how are you doing, sir? They're both geniuses. I think describing the word genius to this person is pretty questionable. Fair enough. So what I really need from somebody soon is a South. Forso would be awesome. Not going to get the Khan, unfortunately. That's not the worst thing we could draw. So that potentially means we could call the Friso, get into a two-sided weight. We also know 2 safe to Rumi. He's made 2 calls with the possible Honitsu there. Except for the many, 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 many occasions where it's been proven no. I might just be out with that 7 draw, you know. Well, didn't get that far, and Aegon has dealt in for a Mangan. Aegon's 100% win record at stake here. This looks strong. It looks awkward, but it looks strong. If we can triple up any of these early, then we're in business. South we can probably get later if we needed to. No, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. It is never too late to get a Turbo Turtle into position because XCOM is ridiculously long. I have played, by the way, up to about 70 videos worth of stuff for that game. I'm still 6 months away from the aliens actually turning up. Or to put it another way, I have 6 months before the Let's Play ends because I can't deal with the aliens turning up. Playing a second run-through of that game while I'm still doing the Let's Play was a big mistake because it's just showing me how far behind I really am. But hey, these things happen. But we can definitely get Turbo Turtle in, that's not a problem. Hatsu. Well, we'll go for it now. Still passes. Looks like Prospero's doing the one seat thing at the moment. Okay. Progress. Suanko in 2 draws. I mean, all I have to do is draw South 6 or 5, and we have Ishanten for Suanko. Now, is that, I ask you, 1 man, 5, 6, or South? It's not. Maybe I should have considered Chitoy a little earlier. Hello there, Mono. Yeah, I should have considered Chitoy earlier. The good news is we know Sanso's safe. Seven-pin isn't safe, so I think we got to go for this anyway, so... Yeah. Sounds safe for Sunpin. And looks like Dealer's going to go a bit beyond at this stage. Can't promise anything, but maybe. Oh, this just is going to deal in.
Riichi.
It didn't. Which I'm amazed at. Come on. Do we have it up for another round? Currently we only have Avarita and Starfall in the queue. We dropped to 4th with that push. It was Chitoidora. But yeah, I should have held. It was such a strong start for us, really, and just went nowhere for many turns. Alright, so Tanyo, Thing. In fact, we got Tanyo, Thing for a little while here, so it's fine. The good news is there's no busting out. The bad news is that means there's no limit to how far you can fall. Interesting. Well, let's break up the pair here. Yeah, no worries. So we have Tanpin, Dora. This is a good Mangun hand if we can get anything particularly here.
Riichi.
Turn 3, Reach Tanpin, Dora. 6-9. Probably just going to get the Reach Pinfu Dora, but... Patsusumo for Hanneman. Not quite. Hey there, Sanguine Samurai, how are you doing? Come on, wrong 6. I mean, this feels like it's going to be good enough anyway. If anything, it looks like Pinzu are the risky tiles against us here. If somebody wants to push a random 9. Did not respond to my PM. I don't tend to respond to PMs a lot, largely because I forget about them, in truth. I can't tend to do updates on things while I'm working in the main. card games at some point, most likely, in truth, but I'd need to catch up with people and arrange that. But yeah, definitely having more card games. I don't like the middle tiles being pushed by people because that means people are going for things. Nope. Come on, reach Pinfu Sumo Dora 1. Get a lot of my points back. We are one short of a second game, so I'm happy for that to happen. Just need one more.
No.
Minus ADB a while. Hey, we hit Prospero. I do. It's in the bottom description thing somewhere, I think. Well, we gained most of our points we gave up back. Puts us back into third, which is important. Don't want to be in last place in this format. And this is another good start. Double Dora. I think your mathematics is slightly wrong with that, but you know. But Mono said he'd be around in about 5 minutes a little while ago. I forget when he actually posted that. Either way, I'm looking pretty happy with this one. Love to draw, obviously, the 6, go into the... I mean, I don't mind actually going 6, reach, and be on the 8 here. Did I ever won? I don't know. Did you ever won? I do have the spreadsheet actually available here because I was looking at Agen's win percentages a little while ago. Avarita has had a mighty 5 games for no wins at the moment. That was last year on the tables. This, of course, is the first round of the 2020 tables, so who knows? Might be the first result if the other game gets finished beforehand, but you know, stuff and things. All right, come on. 6-man right now. I mean, a 7/7 weight is not the best, but I would absolutely love it right this second. Drawing a 6 would also be interesting, because that puts me into the weird position of... Yeah, I've got 2 Dora.
Chi.
I have 2 Dora. We'll go double 7s. The hope is now we draw a 6, so, because then we can go into the 5/8 triple Dora thing here. But Tanyo Dora 2 is fine. Wow, is he getting close to your win rate? My win rate is... To be fair, I play more games, so my win rate will generally average about a quarter anyway, but actually went up to 30% towards the end of last year. But yeah, I scored exactly 30%. 90 games, 27 wins. So... yeah. Also, that was the wrong 7. Nope. No, it's nothing about Mahjong. You don't have to know anything about Mahjong. That is the whole point of the Tiles of Confusion name, that nobody knows anything about Mahjong, except the people who are playing. And even then, Agen's one of those players, so... Although Agen, I've not noticed make any major mistakes, really. He's played... I think he called the North before he had a Yaku at one point, but that was a weird one anyway. Can't go into the first hand, wait. Who else in the queue? We currently have a... Oh, wait, nope, that's a 4. Right, so Avarita, Starfall, Sanguine, Lily. I'm going to start your game up in 5, 4, 3. Discard this first. 2, 1. Best of luck. Alright, Sumo from Rumi. Yeah, it was a bad wait, but the Itsu has been attained. We cannot say no to the Itsu. Okay, so we are 13 down into Rumi's dealer turn. We have Dragon, we have things. I could answer that question, Agen, but I'm fairly certain you'd have muted me because, you know, you're a nice person like that. Might have to explain that one later to him. But in general, why does... When you're the dealer, you actually need to control the game a little more because your points are more at risk than everybody else. You can win more points, but you're risking more points if somebody just wins before you do. So putting early pressure on the table is usually advisable. One of the worst things you can do to a dealer is start calling in a game with them, because then they've got to adjust their plans. Because, you know, they want to keep things going. Whereas equally, a dealer who calls is exactly doing what you're supposed to do here. Being aggressive, being unsure, and sniping quick wins from people. Anyway, we're going to have to risk the east now. Because we left that a little late anyway. Don't think the red dragon's going to come up, which is going to be a problem for us. Can potentially do double pair weight shenanigans here. I'm actually tempted to just toss for 6 here. No, we get 9. Cut the 9, cut the 8. So it's about the same odds as this, but if this is the advantage of being a 3-5-7, are up to 4 pairs. But honestly, call, cut, hope to get one of these sides in, reach on the other side. Looks like our best bet, and 2 7s have already been played. Good news is we know that's a safe tile. Okay, so we can go red into a 1-7 pin weight, or basically a 1 so hell weight. 1 remaining tile. Not the best, but it is to steal the dealership. Second Sozi tile played. We could also just start cutting 7 pins if we need to play safe. Okay, we have 1 pair too many anyway, so this is fine. This now means if we were lucky enough to draw a 6 pin here, we have the 1 so red weight, which is better. 6 pin is not a good weight though, looking at the current thing. That is our 3rd free man. That is the nutshell. There's a lot involved in that nutshell, but ultimately that is the nutshell. I'm just looking at my discard pool and just thinking what could have been. Yeah, we're not interested in carrying on. 1 sec. It's unfortunate, but we can't challenge into that. There is a 6 pin left. We could still get this, but I think it's still dodgy. In hand. So there are hand names that I will mention at various points, but no, I can't really call that. Can play a 1 pin. So basically, we do have to create 4 sets of 3 tiles, which can be either runs or triplets, and 1 pair. There are, however, additional requirements we have to get, which are a little complicated to go into without overloading with information at this stage. Alright, so 6 was safe. Just going to follow it with a sound pin and fold.
No.
Oh, 4-player no 10. So everybody cowering out of that one. Not the worst, it moves the game on. So, south round. We have double Yakuhai, which is nice. This is actually an extremely good hand in terms of value. So we've got east and south. Both are bonus tiles. Both are pairable. Both we're going to call if we get a chance. But now means we can potentially cull all of these and go into a Pinzu Honitsu, or one suit hand. Don't know if we necessarily want to force it, but... But this is what I mean about dealer pressure. We've got the jump on everybody here, so now they have to be much more confident about their hands or go risky. Alright, that's helping towards the Honitsu, so we're going to probably cut this 2-3 in a little bit. Aegon counter-attacking. Sanzo. Oh boy, we've all been through the bronze room hell. Anybody who's got up to... yeah. Honestly, I do feel you trying to get through that. If you can, they do can. That being said, there are a lot of good reasons to do it, but invariably that's not why. They can, they will can. They can call, they will call. Hence, Kanya is one of the things that just gets drilled into your head as you go through the bronze rooms. Okay, one call. The downside we got with this is that we don't have a setup if we get one more. It's better, sure. It gets gradually better as you go up. Unfortunately, so did the players. And you start being able to pick up wins just by knowing the game. Oh, that's perfect. We have Honitsu Toitoi as a potential thing here, although 3-pin, 7-pin Salve not likely to be played. Because that's bonus tile for the table at the moment. And those are usually not viable things here. I'm going to go 4-pin. We see a bunch of 2s, so I want to isolate the 3-pin if we can. That is unfortunate. We have Toitoi Honitsu though, so we don't think this isn't a foldable position. We have a hand that is huge. Unfortunately, Prospero has just picked up the win there. So, general safety theory is that outside tiles, there's less that connects them, but... yeah, okay. I mean, it does. You'd think it helps. It probably doesn't. Again, this isn't bad, but we don't no longer have a dealer turn anymore, so we're just going to go straight for it. We are 12-7 down, so that's Hanneman, so 6... we need a 6-value hand plus to win. I'm wondering if we go Chanter with this. It's a little aggressive, but honestly, all I'm doing here is going Hatsu Chanter anyway, so... Hatsu, by the way, one of the dragons. It's worth 1 Han or 1 value for just having it. And... yeah. You're also the first player to go negative. Well done. You should still be able to reach, though. Let me know if you can't, because the intent was to allow you the chance to make a comeback. Alright, so going heavy on this, but I think this might be what we want to do. So it may look as if we're forcing a Honitsu here, and we are. But I'm hoping that this is going to buy us enough time to actually get something else connected here. If we pair up any of these, we're in business. If we're here drawing 8 men, I'm going to be annoyed. Dora. And lot of 8s and 7s have been played, so this may be troublesome later, but we'll see. We also probably should have played South a little earlier, but we deliberately gone with the awkward hand because we need some value. So, Toy Toy, all terminals are on us. Would be ideal. Magical Christmas Land being a thing. Any table still open? Nope, we have 2 games currently in progress. However, this table will probably be open soon-ish. Yep, busting out is no longer a thing. Hagen can go further down. However, equally, Prosper only needs a dealer and Pannaman to just close the game out. And he should just auto-win at that point. Hopefully, if I've got everything set up correctly. Otherwise, more punishment for Hagen. But in theory, Hagen still has a dealer turn left, so it's not impossible he could make a comeback. Meanwhile, we've kind of overcommitted to Thing here. Hagen was ahead of me at one point. Hagen won the first hand, actually. Seemingly playing quite well. That is unfortunate, because he could have done with that pair. So, Sanzo, hope that either South or Red is safe. Carry on. We'll go for a mad dash. But with 3 tiles needed, it's not looking very likely for this. So we have to draw a useful tile, call a useful tile, and get South or Red to pass on this board. Well, that's 1. If we get a call now, we can technically cut the 9 for glory. It's suicide, but we could do it. Okay, cheap hand progresses him a little closer, but doesn't actually affect a lot. Alright, we have a normal hand. Normal hand, 12-7 still to catch up. Just meme it all the way, you say. Sounds like a plan. We should probably do that. I mean, what? We're only 10 from all greens. It could happen. Having already discarded a Hatsu. Yeah, no. All greens, I think, is already dead. Of course. I had 2 options. I chose the wrong one. Well, Chitoy could be a thing, although a lot of the 6s are gone. There's so many Sozu out already. I mean, do we Chitoy here? It's starting to feel like it's what we want to do. Having already dropped a pair, of course. But reach Chitoi 0. Hope for Ura. Oop. Go away, GOG. Should have probably played 6 because it's the one that definitely can't be. But the way I'm drawing at the moment, we're just gonna get the 4. We're just gonna get the 4, and therefore it's gonna, you know, be straight in for the 8. Didn't happen. Well, we know that one's impossible. This one still is possible, so 6 trade. Second pair dropped. This is such a good Chitoi that we ruined. Oh no. Okay, the battle at the top continues. Alright, Rumi scores a Mungan and puts himself in range. We are miles behind both. Just sitting in our own private battle to stay third at this stage and possibly score positive points. We have Dora 2. The hand is not great though. So, double run hurts a lot. That is the second game, by the way. Just pointing this out to everybody. Second game, and somebody's now complained that double run is a thing. I have no further comments to make about double run versus head bump. So we need a free man urgently, really, or it's going to end up being what we wait on. Might still end up being what we're waiting on, even with that draw of the pair there. Can't do anything at once, though. It's 21 down with 2 hands to go. Not looking great. Fair enough. No worries. Technically, that's better. Yeah, we give up our chance of doing a Nageshi, but we weren't really looking at that anyway, even with this. Against the dealer with 2 calls also, we can't just... We can't really do that either. Dora-san. And misclicks. It seems like calamities are happening on the other table. Alright, let's cut east. We're really struggling to do anything at this point. So I'm just going to try and play safe-ish. Triplet of the ones. Yeah, okay. Agen's also nearly there. So Red Dragon, something. West is fine. You know, 5 is fine as well, actually, come to that. Risk a 9-pin. So Prospero dealing into Aegon for a good hand here would cause problems. In the meantime, we've got problems. That is a great draw for other times. One man. Ooh, 5-pin safe from Aegon. Good. Oh, actually, we knew 5-pin was safe. Yeah. Of course we knew 5-pin was safe. He played one. Ruby Sumos. Summon armor for 11. Steals a reach stick. And puts himself dealer within 4,000 points. So Rumi looking good for an attempt. Meanwhile, we're still on 8,000 here. We have Double Dora, Honitsu. Yeah.
Pong.
I've got to go for this because points. Points!
Pong.
Also bluffs. Bluffs. I mean, Honitsu, Chitoitsu, Dora-san would not be the worst thing in the world. If we actually pair up green or 6 or 3 and get that core, we're going to put the fear of God into people. Seems right. Seems legit. That is the end of the game there. 29 and... Actually, no, is that the end of the game? I think it is, yep. Rumi takes the lead, and that ends game 1. So, negative 17 on my part, 24 for Prospero. Rumi gets a plus 60. There's nowhere to go but up. There is, in fact, nowhere to go but up. And there is a lot more up still to go, I am sure. In the meantime... Yeah, I had Dora 2 as well, and had dreams of Chinitsu and Toy Toy and Dora-san and all of that nonsense. Didn't pay off, but hey, when will it? Okay, I'm going to start another game up since we do have a slightly different team lineup. We have Mono, we have Aegon, we have Prospero, we have myself. So, oh, we have Demo here as well. In which case, I am going to bring out some dice. If I've got one, I do in fact have one. So, let's just cut those out. I'm then going to roll a d6 and find out which one of the 5 players is currently not going to be involved. So, bear with. Mono gets in anyway. Demo gets in anyway. So, it's just a d3 roll between Aegon, Prospero, and myself. And if it is myself, I'll probably go and watch the other game for a bit. I have thrown the dice away. Never a good start. I have rolled a 2, so this is going to be Aegon and myself for this game. Aegon, good luck, buddy. You might need it. Prospero definitely gets into the next game, though. Roll initiative. Indeed, I rolled initiative off the table. It's always a good start. It's not quite pound in the pot levels of things, but yeah. Whenever I used to play card games regularly with with friends and family. Basically, if you spilled the deal, if you messed up in the dealing, you had to put a pound in the pot. Now, officially this was for poker, but we applied it to every game we played. Okay, this is a thing. This, in fact, is such a thing that I think we're going to have to make a thing of it. Yeah, we're going to cut the 6-8 here. We're going to try and get to the Honitsu here. Oh, I was hoping we'd get... Hoping the red would be delayed a little bit. But I suppose it means it's now safe for us. Oh, and Mono plays 2 reds in succession. That makes this very bad. Oh, well. Nine's an okay draw. Means we have a Honitsu if we want it. And we're going to see about that. Yeah, this is going to be better, I think. So, potentially double Yakuhai thing. I mean, we have more value going here, but we already have one. We can reach with this. It just seems a little more flexible to do it this way.
Pong.
Alright, Yakuhai 1. Possibly double Yakuhai 1. But to become dealer is fine. So East 6.
No.
Sawa. Alright, Hatsu 1 for 2-6. Yeah, could have got more points going for things, but it worked out, so not going to complain. Okay, useful draw. So Sandman's what we want now, so that gives us the run through there. Potentially puts on a 4-7, gives us an outside chance of the possible Itsu. And having the 3-6 means we can potentially get ourselves into Dora Pinfu weights. Okay, not ideal, but not the worst thing for us either. Okay, 7 puts us on the door. Could also cut the 1, go for a Tanyo that way round if we wanted to. Interesting. So, Ishanten for Ipeiko. Yeah, okay. Change of plans. We go that way around. So, potentially three-sided Pinfu. Also goes Tanyo. Also means we can call just about anything to get us there as well. We're going to play for 6-pin because it's the most risky tile we have. Calling that doesn't get us there. And I'll say we will reach on that 5. We're not going to cut the 2, because if we draw a 3, we can go 6 and go for the three-sided Pinfu, which is the ideal. So
Riichi.
Suji, Riichi on the 5. Riichi, Ipeiko, Tanyo, Dora 1. Mangan. Wrong 5. If nothing else, it's pressure on the players. Dealer Riichi. Oh, Egan's pushing. 5? Nope. Wrong 5. Late 7, man. Is that going to be a thing? Demo's going for it. Haku says nothing, so it's not on me.
Tenpai.
Okay. Tenpai, so we pick up the draw. Not a Mungan, but definitely fine. Moves the game a little bit on, I suppose. Well, gives us a few more points for the buffer. This looks like a Honitsu, but we'll see how it goes. Actually, just might be a Riichi and Pinfu nonsense thing. Might be a Pinzu Chinitsu. We'll see. Yeah, I think this is Pinzu Chinitsu here. With a potentially complex weight. But we'll see. Sure that we probably do play the East and we just go for the Riichi on that side of things, but yeah, that's fair. Wishing we'd have kept the 4 now, admittingly, but, you know. Should still be okay. Okay, Toto Tanyo, most likely from up top. West is unfortunately live.
Pong.
So we're going to try and force a Tanyo in the face of that. Second card. Well, the nonsense has started early. We have a multi-winning weights here. I'm impressed by how multi-winning this is. 5, 6, 7, 8. I wouldn't be able to work this out on the fly. Just saying. For 5, 6, 7, 8.
No.
That's mine. Simple's 1. 29 as dealer. Alright, East 2 repeats. North Star, we have Dora-san. copper wrap. I agree, sir. But, you know, you can't blame the bar stewards for everything. Some of it's not their fault. Triplet of the sevens. So the plan is definitely Tanyo attack here. We'll probably have to play the east next turn. Oh, maybe we don't play the east next turn. Maybe we just see what happens. Maybe we just play it anyway and just deal into the darn thing, because when else are we going to bother doing it? Yeah, well. I somehow talked myself out of and into discarding that in the space of a few seconds because I had Dora free. But I should have still waited a turn. I had other Tars I could have played. It definitely would have dealt into that hand, but I've dealt into it a turn later. For less points. Oh, well. So, again, we're kind of looking to just Tanyo this one. We've mostly been focusing on cheap hands, which I'm not sure is necessarily the most effective tactic given things, but... Oh, blah, blah. Okay. Potentially does this, turns it into a 3-4 and a 4-6-8, so not the worst. Allows us to potentially get rid of this one too, which I guess we do now. Okay, we'll get rid of that first. So, hoping to draw one thing here, see what happens. GG! My suffering has ended! Huzzah! I was going to take a third. I mean, third is fine. What's wrong with third? Especially at this stage of the proceedings. Okay, so Ishanten for an irregular Tanyo nothing.
Riichi.
Yeah, we'll go for it. Reach 6-7. Alright, I'll keep an eye on things. We currently have 3 people queued up for a game 2, so I'll let people know. Yes, I was just talking about that. Yeah, no, as and when I notice. If not, we'll wait for this to end and shuffle things around.
Sumo.
Alright, Sumo. Got the closed weight with that Sumo as well, but Reach Tanyo. Reach Tanyo Simples 4K. Puts me back into the lead, just about. But Demo's dealer turn. So this is a bit of a less crazy game than the other one. Let's see what we can manage. Again, though, it's most likely looking towards being a cheap Tanyo here. But we will obviously have to pair that with whatever Aegon's up to. Useful draw. Aegon is doing his best to be a reasonable swearer in chat. Well, we're up to draw 2 with this hand. We also have 4 people queued up, so I'm looking to start that game off, which is currently going to be Prospero, Sanguine, Avarita, and Starfall. I'll give you about 5 seconds on that, and then we'll get going. 4, 3, 2. Oop, somebody cut out of that because it's not taken on Sanguine. Okay. Good luck to you. Starting the game off now. Meanwhile, we're going to call this, and we're going to call this for that way round because we want to try and get the Sanshku. If we can get 5, 6, 7 in all, we might as well do it. So, 7 man? 7 man would be ideal. Didn't get it.
Pong.
Alright, so we're now into a 4-7. Manzi weight. Not the best of things with people aware of it, but Tanya Sanshku potentially. And nothing wrong with Tudora. Four is also a safe tile to Aegon, which is an interesting counterpoint of what he's gone for, but we'll see. Largely, I'm just doing extra calls to mess up the potential dealer turn that Demo's got built up. That being said, he reaches now, we're in big trouble. Mono also probably has a hand if he's playing Sun, so in the middle of nowhere.
No.
Run. Tanya, Sanshku, Doradora. Hello, Rue. How are we doing? Okay, Aegon's dealer turn. We were into the south round, and Caparella. He's doing his best. He's actually, you know, moderately squaring, but you know, he's doing a good job. Never let it be said that he doesn't do a good job here on this channel. We also have Riichi Nomi on turn 3 potentially. So 2-5, 4-7 for a Riichi on the other side. A little annoying that we of course won't get the white dragon benefit out of it, but given where we are with things, we want to try and win this quickly as we can. Pair of sixes. Let's get rid of the 3 now. We could always potentially use this. Now this would allow us to call the white dragon and just be in a 2-5 weight. And that's absolutely fine in a position where we want to be trying to steal the dealership back. And unfortunately, that means we can't do that. Alright, we're just going to take the silent win here. As much as we can. Oh, wait. No, what did I just do? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I went autopilot and did the wrong thing. Well, this is a much better weight to be on. Okay. 5-man single weight. Yeah, this is much better to be on. Absolutely much better. Alright, let's go. Yeah, what was I thinking? A two-sided weight versus a single here. Calculated, clearly. Something had to be calculated. That wasn't it, though. The 2-5's looking unlikely as well. I've discarded another 5, so that makes any weights extending that awkward. I'm just going to hope a 1-pin comes out. That's pretty much it. I've got nothing better to do. Good news is 2s are being played, so... would be fine. We'll go for it. Yeah, I was worried with the 5 and the 3 discarded that what a Drew would actually cause complications there, but fine. 4-7 it is.
Riichi.
If we're playing a 5 so this late in the game, we're reaching. So reach Haku 1. Well, have your 1,000 points, Mono. And I suppose if there's going to be a dealer win, that is about the level of dealer win we want. So, okay. Dealer turn, then. Can't even count these 9s, I've just realised, because 9's the indicator. Yeah, this is not a great hand for a dealer turn, really, but at least not in terms of putting quick pressure on the board. That being said, it's starting to come together. Draw a 2. Potentially a 9-6 weird irregular pairway. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, let's play the 5-man now. So this will backfire if I draw a 6, but I'm thinking the upside if I draw a 6 here. Just, yeah.
Riichi.
There are probably better things I could have done there, but, you know. I looked for the upside.
Tsumo.
Alright. The jam is in. We have achieved maximum jam flow. Dealer Mungan. Alright, pair of Souths in the South 2. 3 pairs. This is... yeah, this is looking okay. Can I break 70,000 though, is the question. Not straight away, admittingly, but we could have a go at it. Let's not do that just yet. We'll wait and see if we can actually pair anything up. We're probably going to have to go South Dora. In some way, shape, or form, but...
Pong.
okay. So, Toy Toy South Dora is the current plan. I don't think it's a good plan, but it is the plan we are currently on. Now it feels like a bad plan. Just gonna say it now. Feels like this isn't what we want to be doing.
Pong.
Yakulus 8, so...
Pong.
yeah, let's go for it. Safe discard. We have South, so we can now win number 6. That's what I was going for there, but yeah, that's fine. Another red. Everybody's in on this one. And there's the win. Yeah, Demo beat me to a Toy Toy. Alright, it's unlikely I'm going to just now win by point score, but, you know, 70,000 is a really rare score to get anyway. I just wanted to do it if I had the chance. Anyway, 2 hands now to try and end this quickly then, I guess. Sanzo. Alright, pair up the 7s. Yeah, all I'm really doing at this point is just going back to Tanyo and just hoping I'll eventually get myself into some form of quick hand, but things are backfiring. The 5's not great with a 4 discard. Should have discarded the other things I had more need to get rid of early, but it's fine. Alright, Aegon's still trying things. Still hoping. Long may he keep the fight strong. Demo calling for a shot at making up that 18k difference. Okay, if we draw a 7, so now we actually have Pinfu. So that'll be a quick hand. If we don't get that, then we're going to have to jump through hoops. Yeah, I'm kind of not happy with the situation as far as I can work out, but we'll see. Yeah, Temo's on something. And because Demo's on something, we're actually going to fold out here. The worst thing for us to do right now is to give Demo points. So, yeah, we are probably out of this hand. Thank you, Aegon. That's it, we nearly got ourselves back to Cheetoy, so don't tell me that now. As it turns out, it was unlikely, but now Demo has the chance of coming back into this. So, question is, can I hold Demo off in this last hand? We have. It's pretty fast. Probably going to be pair weight, though, unless we get very fortunate. We might regret this if we now draw a 2, but I think other things are more likely to connect in. Okay, didn't get the immediate regret of drawing a 2-pin after that. That being said, the same could have applied to almost anything we discarded at that point, with the exception of the 9s. Arg. Okay, let's cut there, because now if we draw 7, we got the 9s for our pair, we can move that way round, we can potentially get Sanshikyu as well. 10-4 south.
Chi.
This is ambitious, I'm not gonna lie, but we can always cut the 9s if we absolutely need to try and make this work, so yeah, we cut the 9s to try and make this work now. Now, of course, I'll draw that 7 and just go regret, but Tanya was always going to be easier. Second south, door north. Okay. So 1 call away. Oh, darn it, you would do the one that I think doesn't allow us to do this. Yeah, he did the one that means I can't do that, unfortunately. Well, it now looks as if I'm on for a Sanshku, so... I mean, if I need the pin through, that's the worst one to go for, I guess. Yeah, who knows. Either way, we have Tenpai, which will end the game in our favour if it comes off, and it did. Earn some points from Mono. Simple's 1. And we take victory. Okay, I'm probably going to go and observe what the other games in progress for the moment. However, if people want to start another one up, that is more than fine. I just haven't done any analysis for a little bit, so we will do that. We currently have Lily, Demo, and Agen. Sorry, Lily, Demo, and Agen queued up. Or rather, nope, Lily's back. So, if the fourth wants to jump in, absolutely. Yeah, didn't seem like you were able to do a lot, but there were some silly situations going on with that one. Anyway, let's go follow Starfall, who has a Honitsu start by the look of it. Yeah. It just seemed like one of those weird games, I've got to be honest. If nobody jumps into that game for a little bit, I will. Just to get another one started, but I'll give people some time. Yeah, I had a bit of jam towards the middle, and then it would just seem to be a fairly typical game after that. But I obviously got better at it than most people, got to be honest. Yeah. I think the hand I got into reasonably early, I had Dora free as well. I think that was the Ipatsu very early in the game into demo. But I had Dora free and basically had... I should have waited on the East, but I was going to have to play that East anyway. It was one of those situations. Dora free and stuff wasn't folding a Mangan. Anyway. Soanko Tenpai with Dora 7. Well, if that's about to happen, who knows? But at the moment, it's looking like it's... The Starfall is just going to pull off the Dragon only weight here to get a dealer repeat, which is fine. Avarita has a good points lead at this stage as well. Tenpai for Starfall. Admittedly not a very valuable one, but Tenpai at least. Okay, is that a pin? Yep, that is Riichi Itsu. Well, Riichi Pinfu Itsu Dora Dora Dora. That is a comeback hand from Prosper if he can get the 6 so. Alright, we have Roo. So I'm going to start that game off then. So this is Demo, Agen, Lily, Roo. Good luck to you 4. Catch you in a little bit. Meanwhile, we're going to see how this game progresses. Also, I just realised we're still East 2 at the points at that point. Hate you, Prospero. Oh dear. Well, I've got a 5-minute delay, so that hate you, Prospero is definitely going to apply in about 5 minutes. Yeah. They're doing well to keep it. Gotta be honest. I mean, it's reached on the board, so playing safety makes sense. They played a 5-so, so that puts danger around that level, that area anyway, in my mind. They haven't played any sozi whatsoever. But it always gets tempting around this point in the hand when you start getting a hand that's nearly finished. And it's that leading back into temptation kind of thing that's the problem sometimes. Oh, Starfall changes it up. In fact, Starfall breaks his tempi up. I mean, Starfall has time because that's his current time there. He's obviously felt that he needs to fold. I'm not certain I agree with that, but... But Riichi Pinfudora 2. Prospero didn't get the Itsu for Hanneman, but does get a Mungan to at least re-solidify and get himself back into this game. Okay. Prospero's dealer turn. We will follow and we will look at this hand and just get some shades because there is a lot of Dora going on here. Sanguine has a bit of an awkward one there. Possibly 789 Sanchiku is the best thing to just initially go for. Or initially look at, but we'll see. Avarita, probably Honitsu now with that additional draw. Starfall, typical. Well, it depends on if we get these Easts actually sorted out, but having the pair is always nice. So we shall see. While this is going on, I'm actually going to get myself another drink, so bear with me for 2 moments. Okay, hopefully didn't miss too much. So the White Dragon got called. Arita's now seems to have pivoted into just the normal-ish hand here. And Prospero has got Riichi, Dora-san. Tanyo on the 4-7. Yeah. I was trying to see if there was any upgrades to that. But, oh, Ipatsu as well. That is a turnaround in 2 hands. Alright, that is Mungan Hani, and that is a complete swap of positions. So Prospero takes the lead. Yeah, it was... Sometimes the game just goes like that. Maximum jam flow, I suppose. But yeah, Dilahane puts Prospero back in the pound seat. I mean... Prospero was down on 8,000 points 2 hands ago. Actually, let's go into the history briefly here and just find out exactly how this game has gone silly here. So Avarita with a Mungan immediately. Avarita then picking up the Hani with a Reach Stick. Starfall with a quick sumo, and then just those 2 big hits. This has been a bit of a crazy game. The game I was involved with was a bit more small hands, tip-tappy. Even when I started winning with a few big, reasonable-sized hands, I should say. But yeah, it does seem to be snowballing away from Everita at the moment, who has, I think, gone on tilt with that call. Because that 9-pin call is kind of a desperation move to nowhere. Because you're killing off the Chanter that you might have been able to get to had you have held. You've killed off one side of your Honitsu as well. And the rest of your hand is unconnected. So, yeah, it just... I think that's on tilt for Everita there at that point, in fairness. Still, hopefully take this hand off to recover, come back strong in the next one. Would be the hope. Meanwhile, we already have somebody at Tenpai. Starfall, technically. 8. So, but no Yaku. Everita has thankfully lucked into that, but I'd still be inclined to be getting rid of your Honor tile. Well, your Sozu tiles at this point. Alright, Everita has changed his hand up. He's now got a 2... Yeah, so he's now got the 3-sided Sozu. So 258. And now it's too late for Everita to change gears. Second call. So that is suggesting the Chanter. The downside is that's going to lead to a deal into Starfall if he gets any further in it. Yeah, I think Honitsu was easier. And if you're going for Chanter... Well, I mean, 2 reds are out, so that's fair in that case.
Oh.
Alright, Sanguine. Hits Tenpai, 6-9. Most of the 9s he can see are gone, and that is going to be a deal in. Yeah, I could see that coming a little way off. I think it was... If you can sense yourself... If you've had 2 big deal-ins in a row, just play tight and play defensive for a bit. Take a hand off, almost, to just aim for something really simple. Pinfu or Tanyo, and just try and recover it from there, I think. Yeah, I mean, Chanter might not have been a reasonable direction for the hand had it developed that way, but I think Honitsu... Well, you had the possibility, equal possibility at Honitsu and Chanter. Yeah, it was probably best to wait and try and go round, but we'll see. Everita is now rewarded with a very bad opening hand, so discard Terminals and see where it goes, I think. If you don't want to try Orphans. Anyway, concentrating on the dealer's hand for a bit, this is actually pretty good. Obviously still hoping to carry up that white to give you a bit of dealer acceleration and pressure. Prospero, this is about your 4th hand in a row that I've noticed you have free Dora in it. I would like to know what you are using to cheat this method, and can I use it from time to time? I think I need it. But hey, Dora does not mean you win. It just means your wins are more valuable. When in doubt, Kokushi. I mean, even a Kokushi start here wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world, I suppose, while you work out what you can do. Prospero is, I think, 2 away at this point. But, I mean, in fairness, doing the anti-Kokushi here, the hand's neatening up quite nicely. It just depends on how fast they're going to be in relation to the other hands going on. Also, that's Dora 4. I hadn't quite registered that because, of course, this is a double. Alright, Carnage available for Ronin. Resist the urge to do some Carnage. That might be resisting a little hard. You could have possibly kept that 6, actually. Maybe cut the 1 here. Maybe even cut the 6 if you were feeling there. Although, admittedly, cutting the 6 might feel bad later because of things, but yeah, I think 1 was better than that. I like having the option of Carnage, and also remember, it is a triple, so triplet and the pair there would have been fine for Tanyo. As it is, it's a pair and means you're now committed to getting rid of one of your other pairs down the line. Anyway, Starfall calls. which activates that, which gives Starfall a possible Itsu. Yep, is going to try and continue that possible Itsu line there. Surprised Prospero didn't want to... I suppose 7, 8, 9, so Prospero probably looking at just Tanya here. I'd have possibly been tempted to take that, though. Also, that I feel is an error. You had the sequence there. You could have got rid of the free. If you're worried about it, I can understand it, but I think free pin was the discard. Yeah, you did it my second time, I was asking. It is extremely good, isn't it? I think that what I would have done with Prospero's hand, though, is tried to force this 9-8 out of there as much as possible. Gone for Tanyo. Because I think this hand needs to be Tanyo if you want to try and win with it quick. With other things going on. In fairness, it's valuable enough, and as long as he can keep going, it's going to get there. It's just, I'd have probably been inclined to try and speed that up a little bit. Anyway, Starfall is in. Prospero keeps going, which makes sense. Alright, Avarita. Well, Avarita has a Yakulus Tenpai, which they turn down. Yeah. I think with Multidora, Prospero had to possibly try and force that hand a little more, but it's fair. They got a narrow. They're in a tight points battle. I can understand they're trying to hold it back as well. It's just sometimes you need to know when to shift gears, I guess. Anyway, into the South round. So, Avarita in 4th place, 24-8 behind. But has a pair of Souths, has a pretty good Honitsu hand here. And of course Dora North, if you can get a second one of those early. Yeah, cool, get rid of the 3-4, I think. But goes for Red Dragon instead. So just going for a finished hand, which I can understand trying to finish any hand here. I think, though, given the opportunity, I'd probably want to try and nick the value increase as well. Might still do that if North gets drawn here. Okay, what does Prospero do with his North? There is definitely the mindset of any win will do when you're in last place, but part of the reason why the rules are adjusted this way is that you don't have to force yourself to try and win every hand. You can go for the ones, you can spend a bit of time trying to craft a good win rather than a bunch of small ones, but oh, very good draw. Okay, that's Tenpai. Didn't take the Tenpai, decided to hold on to the North for the moment. And I would honestly say that's now backfired. Carnage, though. Yep. You're in last place. You can't. Oh, the Carnage. And now, don't you wish your hand was Honitsu? I mean, you got enough value, Ned. You got enough value now, but you know, don't you wish this was a Honitsu right this second? In fairness, 4s might have actually accelerated Starfall into the game, but who knows. Chi. Okay, pair weight 8-4. Ipeka's not a value increase once you've called the south, in fairness. Ipeka is only valuable if the hand is fully concealed. Ooh. Oh, I suppose you got the... You know, I think if I was going to be honest here, I'd have probably taken that 4-pin and played the 8. Gone for the Furiten 369. Because I think the Furiten 369 is still good for this. I'll be just allowing people to complain. We already had our first person complain at head bump being a being out. I'd take that Furiten 3-sided weight here because you've got Dora 4 showing as dealer. Nobody's respecting it, but I think I would have been inclined to take that in my position. Wouldn't have worked, but again. That's the advantage of being an obvious Honitsu, I suppose, at that stage as well. Alright. Starfall then. 9. Oh, that is a lovely Honitsu up top. Okay, so Ronin definitely going for the Manzu Honitsu Dora. I say it's lovely, actually. A lot of those Manzu aren't connected, which is a pain, but it's definitely what you're going for with that. And absolutely agreement. Starfall is a very quick hand, although that's going to put him off. That is also going to put Starfall off. I've only got 4 options, and in fairness, I wanted the last one to be no Aegon, officially, before I decided why do you keep changing things. So, okay, 4 calls against you as dealer with even a good hand. This is something to think about. Dora-san. But no connected Manzu. Fair enough. Nobody's forcing you to poll. You don't have to. I just like putting polls in things these days. Especially for silly, pointless things. Okay, good draw. So, Ishanten. For the alternative version of no Aegon. Indeed. If I could put a 5th one in there, it would have been no Aegon. Mind you, Aegon's in his 3rd game at the moment. I need to check how well he's doing, but I'll do that once this game wraps up. East is played. Prosper does go for the Khan at this point. And it has kind of paid off, so that's now a 9-7 weight there. There are a bunch of them going, not lying. Yeah, this has been a horrible... Can I just say how bad this deal around has been from Starfall's perspective here? Just the moment everything starts up, calls everywhere. Khan now on the board. And he had, by far, the best objective hand at the start of this. But it's just been crippled by everything going on. It's unfortunate. But you'd struggle to play either a 5-so or a 7-so on this board, right? Just doesn't look possible. Well, Sanpin for victory. Yeah, you get... Oh, that's braver than I would have been, Avarita. I would not have played that 4 in that against that. But maybe think it's self only. It's fine. That many calls, I'd still consider it a dodgy one. Alright. Avarita back to Senpai if he wants to take it. Doesn't want to play a Sanzo. So it looks like the folds have taken place. And Starfall is back.
Riichi.
Does go for it. So 369. Ipats.
No.
And we have a change of leadership.
Riichi. Ipatsu. Infu. Dora. Mangan.
Well, that was well fought, in my opinion. Starfall then retakes the lead. Okay, what's going on with everything at this stage? Let me just do a thing here quickly while that's going on. Okay, so Ronin with Dora 2. But some work still to do. Yeah, it's been a slower set of hands this time. So interest probably in where the value is. In terms of positional gaps here, Avarita is what? Just under 4k down on a position increase. 13k to there, and then 13k to there. But Prospero and Ronin still have dealer turns remaining. Prospero seems to be building up that possible Itsu as well. Okay, useful order of Starfall. Possible Sanchikyu as well. Which might just come as the natural progression of the hand at this point, although all the 7s are gone, so it's an unlikely but possible Sanchikyu. Ronin E. Shanten. For at least Dora 1 Pinfu, possibly Dora 2. I don't think he is, but equally his hand can't do a lot else at this stage. Oh, he got it. Yeah, no, it's Sanchikyu. Definitely the plan now. I was about to say, before that 7th draw, I'd say he's basically living in hope, but hope worked. Sanchikyu 1. Sanchikyu 1 Pinfu, so 4 Han, sorry. So that's a dealer Mangan already. But that is Ronin with Tenpai.
Riichi.
So 5-8. And Starfall abandons. So, what's Prospero going to do here then? Just letting that happen. So, 5 draws remaining. Yeah, so Starfall's just out of this hand. He's already got kind of what he needs out of it, so... Which is ending his dealer turn in the lead, I guess. Was 7? Yeah, 7 had to be safe. Everybody played 7, man. Capola. Are things not going well for you, Aegon? What we need to give him is a Mahjong training montage. Starfall re-hits Tenpai, but Sanso, not the easiest of things to discard at this point. Decides against it. Again, doesn't need the points, and the hand is not going to be that valuable if he went for it anyway, so... Alright, Ronin with the sumo. Okay, Mangan puts Ronin in range of Prospero in second. Let's see if that's going to happen. Prospero's dealer turn. Avarice's hand is fairly abysmal. Ronin has Dora 2. But Prospero needing, yeah, dealer Mangan and a reach stick to overtake. Unfortunately, Prospero's hand's quite awkward for this, I think. And by awkward for this, I also mean kind of awkward for maintaining dealer turn. His best bet... Well, I probably wouldn't have played the 7 in that position. I'd probably play the 3 pin, given the options between the 2. Giving yourself that chance at Chanta Sanchiku. Or at least one of them. But, yeah, it's kind of a bad hand anyway, so... doesn't make a great bit of difference here. You might even just be looking for what can possibly work here. And to be fair, what's looking like it might work now is maybe an Itsu. As I say, the worse your hand, though, the more tiles you can draw that improve it. Downside is, Starfall's hand looks amazing. Oh, the other game has ended, so we'll wait for this to end, and then we'll probably do the last set of the night. But we'll see. No, don't give me spoilers. Although, yeah, you did. You were in the lead after East 2, and then East 3 happened. Oh, dear. Well, let's just keep on the examination path. So Prospero's just going for a normal hand at this point. 3 pin, 3 so, 7 so to advance. Starfall, still Ishanten. Avarita looking at pairs, we assume? Maybe things. We'll see. And Ronin now has Dora-san. Yes. Yeah, I think it's 70k was far enough ahead that it wouldn't generally matter. And in fairness, people have had chances at it, which is what we want. We want chances at it, but... yeah, basically. In terms of elite table, we've always had a 0 floor, so no matter how negative you go, you will just be at 0, and it's just accruing points beyond that point. Oh, Riichi Patsu from Starfall, because I completely missed it. He did have a good hand, though. Well, you may, in fact, have your chance. We will see. Okay, so Starfall looking like he's about to clean up here, and it's just a case of whether Ronin can overhaul Prospero in the end of this. He has a pretty good starting hand for it, Tudora and stuff, but we shall see. What are the other hands looking like? Prospero? Yeah, none of the hands look good. Prospero just straight calling, though. So, trying to brute force his way to an answer. I mean, I don't want to discourage you here, but this isn't necessarily the highest level of players that are on here. That being said, they're all regulars here, and we love them all, and some are certainly good players. Yeah, but I don't imagine, given the game's ended, that anything's going to change on that front. It's just who wins this hand, and Prospero trying to brute force anything from here is probably a thing. Yeah, Mono is bronze. This is fair. Actually, are you still bronze? Let's have a look. Avarita then is a Adept 1. Expert 1. Expert 2 across from me. Starfall. And we have Prospero, who has played with us an awful lot over the last 2 years, but hasn't actually done any kind of ranked stuff. Yeah, he's playing very aggressive into this, but he's just trying to secure second, I think, at this point. Yeah, so again, just being forceful, I guess. Trying to force other people on the defensive, but that's not going to really work in this kind of situation. Ronin needs to kind of try things. Yeah, Mono is our champion from 2 years ago, so we have yet to see the reigning champion turn up. So, you know, we'll give Carol his moment. South and 9, and I think I see how this game is going to end. But we'll wait and see. So, is it the double Yakuhai 1, or is it just Yakuhai 1? I mean, that's kind of overplaying. I didn't see too much into it, although I did see Mangan into Hanuman. But overplaying is definitely a thing that can happen. We certainly noted your tilt afterwards, which is understandable after losing that many points in quick succession. Alright, Prospero picks up enough points to do this. Indeed. Okay, points have been earned. Let's have a quick check on how Agen's doing and see how close this game is to finishing. If it is going to finish, I'm just gonna wait until this is done, and then I'll set up the new tables. If it looks like it's going to be a while, we'll just start up another game. Mono Mountain was very much the theme of 2019 season. No, 2020 season, sorry. You basically, what happened was Mono won 6 or 7 games on the bounce, and then basically nobody could be consistent enough to overhaul that. And Mono himself was able to pick up the occasional win to keep his mountain up, so... By contrast, the Chiral Mountain that I failed to climb in the finals this 2 weeks ago, yeah, that was technically climbable, but I basically went 6 games and went +3 overall. It doesn't want to show me this game. Also, I know I said something about the winter theme and not particularly liking it, but it is starting to drill into my head now. Well, this is looking like it's going to be a thing. Maybe I should just reset. I don't know. Let's just restart. It doesn't want to show me the game. Yeah, no, it was doable. It wasn't easy by any means, but we technically could have tried it. And we did. Me and Demo both tried really hard, and neither of us got anywhere. Oh, I'll say whoops, watch, and did. Let me in. I want to see the game. We want to see Aegon win. All hail 10th Dan Aegon. There we go. Okay, it's in South 2, so this game's about to end. Aegon with 2 calls, but not a lot else going for his hand at this stage. Are negative 44. Rue has a very nice Honitsu. Ishanten at this point. But what can Aegon do? Aegon still has a dealer turn left, so not impossible for the comeback. But it would be amazing to see. I just have a feeling that between Lily, Demo, and Rue, the players might be too good for this. We'll see. Aegon, though, is building up that toy. Oh, yeah, no, it's not impossible. That makes it significantly harder. So, Tenpai, 4-7. Actually, 4-7 plus North. Do you want to see Yakumin thrown out the window? Always, but I'll wait on see what happens. We want to see Aegon throw that Yakumin out the window first. Yep, correctly not calling. How concerned is Demo? Concerned enough to give Lily some points? Not quite, Sumo. Yeah, of course, Lily had no Yaku, so that was just a call for Tenpai. Alright, Honitsu 1. So Rue has a strong lead as we go into 10th Dan Aegon's dealer turn, and it's not a bad opening hand. But now we're just going to properly analyze this now. Let's see if we can actually make this. Alright, go on, Aegon. You can make this. Okay, so 2 sequences, 2 pairs. In terms of getting a completed hand, it's fine. I am kind of ignoring the other players, but at a glance, I can tell you their hands are good. Good draw. I have seen many more possibilities than this. I mean, in truth, given the point situation, I think, yeah, especially now, Aegon should be looking at full flush. I'd be throwing the 7s at this point. I'm throwing the 7s and secretly hoping that I could somehow draw 1 man, 1 man, 1 man. Because, I mean, you are only free from a Yakuman Tenpai at this point. There. So Aegon takes the call and has Tenpai, but can't win with it. Yeah, I mean, Mahjong is very situational. Don't call this, Aegon. Please don't call this. Good. A few more Manzu and he's got... I mean, Chinitsu, dealer Chinitsu would be a good recovery hand for Aegon if he could pull that off. But he needs to get rid of those 7s now. I think that's the thing at this point. Well, that is about as good as you'd want that to go. Yeah, I think at this point it doesn't matter. If you can't draw a 4 with a hand that looks like that, you have scared the table. And if you have not scared the table, this table is fearless. But you should really be playing those 7s so early. Holding a Tenpai here doesn't do a lot for you. There we go. 7, so there we go. Also, Lily has snuck into a 7 pairs, but that might stall her. Or force her into the 8-man weight, admittingly. Yeah. Rue's still going. Alright, there's the attempt. I mean, Chinitsu Dora 4. Would be amazing. Play the 6. Ah, you could have the honor tiles, Aegon. I know that would have been for a 10 technically, but you could have done it. Rue's drawing Manzi tiles too fast. That's gonna backfire. Two more draws. Yeah, doesn't look as if Aegon's gonna make the comeback, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, should have got rid of the 7s a little earlier. Maybe kept the honor tiles. I know, admittedly, it wouldn't have worked, but... Oh, it's unfortunate when you see it. Because that would have genuinely been a comeback attempt there. Either gain 24,000 from that win. And at that stage, you've got a platform to build on. Alright, demo then. Let's see. 9,002, so Dealer Mungan. Wow, that is a rapid hand.
Riichi.
A rapid free-sided weight. That is extremely good. All middle tiles, so it's just a case of whether you draw it at this stage, and you've got a lot of them in your hand already. Oh, absolutely. And we like comebacks here. We like seeing the comebacks. Here, though, we're going to see whether Demo has enough to take first or take second. Or both. But not in that order, obviously. So, Lily, how are you going to attack this? Seems to just be folding out things at this stage, which I more than understand, given the situation. Aegon, Tudora. That's not amazing, it's just not very good for the situation, I think. But, I mean, any points increase is probably worth it for Aegon at this, really. If it comes to it. And that's Sumo, and I think that's Ura hit as well. So reach Sumo Dora 2. Alright, that's Mungan. Yeah, I didn't think that was quite enough, but alright, one more. Rue's hand looks good. Aegon's hand looks slow. Well, let's see. I know this is the last hand because I know people have gone in chat and said GG. And to be fair, it probably would be anyway, given the points gap and where things are. But hey. Can Lily craft a comeback for second? Does Rue close out the game? Does Aegon pull off a Yakuman to, you know, ruin everything? Seems unlikely. At least on that one. Largely because I can't see a Yakuman that you could get easily. Possible Sanjiku from Lily. So reach Sanjiku Dora. Mungan. +1, +2 repeats would actually be enough, regardless who dealt into it. So. Yep, seems to be continuing on that plan. Meanwhile, we have a possible Itsu brewing on the right. So, Tiso for Itsu Dora 1. And there we are. Demo deals in. It's not valuable enough to change the positions, but it is valuable enough to secure Rue his win and give him not quite shades. Alright, points. Okay, so I think the last set of the game here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people currently queued up. So hoping for one more. I'm going to jump in because you know, I wasn't playing the last set, so that'll be a thing. Might just be a case of D6 to determine my opponents after this point, but if we do get one more, that'll at least make sure we have 2 games going on. If not, then we'll just see how this goes. I need to go grab dinner. That is fair enough. Alright, I'm just going to roll a D6 then, and we'll see how this goes. So, we have position number 1, which is Prospero. Roll again. That is position number 3, so that is Demo. And we have position number 5, which is Lily. Why did I put myself on such a tough table? Whose bright idea was this? Alright. Oh, we also have Mono who's joined. So the other table is going to be Ronin, Avarita, Starfall, and Mono. Good luck to you all. Start. Yeah, whose idea was this table? Alright. Well, we didn't get a particularly good start, but we have Dora. I also just realised I have 3 drinks on the go at once here, which is silly. Alright, Demo with the dragon. I think I'm giving this hand a pass based on this initial thing. Okay, south, no recovery. So we have a possible Itsu on the left. Could potentially do pin to Itsu Dora 1. Probably need to play east soon. And so I'm going to play that now. Dora 2. So we're heavily reliant on getting a Sun pin here, but... Well, we're not reliant on it, but, you know, it'd make things a lot easier. Sun pin or Sanzo. And we can technically cut these if we needed to. Let's go that way around, because that now allows us to have the double, possibly Yipeiko. And we're kind of committed to our random Pinzu side. Okay, Prospero Reach.
Riichi.
3-6, and we got the Ipatsu. Riichi Ipatsu Dora 2. And obviously some Riichi sticks. Yeah, pretty unfortunate there, but it happens. Let's get rid of the 1-2 initially here. We do have 2 spare dragons, but we'll see. This feels like a hand I'm going to be calling with anyway, so... got rid of 1, we'll get rid of 2. Yeah, that's fine. We'll follow up with another dragon. So this seems fine. Nice, quick, cheap hand, we hope. Or we'll just keep discarding whatever Lily does. That currently seems to be our plan. If we keep discarding what Lily discards, we'll eventually win, right?
Pong.
Alright, Ishan turn. Okay, West Call for Prospero. So I'm going to assume that's the call for Tempai. And given that, we're going to play 4-man now. You know, I guessed correctly and still did that, but it was a seat wind only. I can generally live with a 1,000-point cut to do that, so basically gave the Riichi stick back. It's all good, gave the Riichi stick back. Don't panic. 6-man. We have 4 pairs here, so let's see what we can do. Let's threaten something silly. Star is dangerous, you say. Well, we will bear that in mind. East. Okay, well, that's our first skip at the moment. May have to go for the second one, though. This is probably my last one for the day, in truth, but... But yeah, we've been at this for just over 2 hours now, so... Oh, okay, 2 9's been played. Right, Ishanten Chitoi. And it looks good. This looks very good. 1 man, 8 so, 9 so. Dealer Chitoi 2. 8's a safe discard as well here, so 1 man, 9 so ideally. Wow. If you're just going to do that. Oh, we know 9's safe, and that we're probably going to have to discard it now. 2 7's played. 7 is safe as well, actually, come to that. Demo is still pushing things. 5 pin is an option. Also safe tile, I suppose. Alright, 1 man for Chitoi Door 2.
Riichi.
I mean, this is a pretty monstrous hand if I get this. Ah, that's the 2. Double run, of course, a thing as well. That could potentially be lethal for somebody. Okay, last rounds. Return with sustenance. Huzzah! Alright, I have the Haite. We could Haite and get a Baiman out of this still. Come on, 1 man. No!
Tenpai.
No, but that was... yeah. Good attempt. Good attempt. People holding the 1 mans. Alright, unfortunately this is not as good as the last hand. Still. Points earned, which is always a plus. We have 1 Dora. And... options. Probably. But, you know. It's always a risk in a take with Chitoi that somebody just happens to have a triplet of them incidentally in whatever they're doing. But there's always that hope there's 1 or 2 left in the wall. Mono, I'm fairly certain you had the ease. Well, actually, I don't know if this is a. It's. They're all terrible tables at this point in proceedings, I think. Nine. Yeah, with 1 man not being safe necessarily either, it didn't make sense to not reach for that and just try and take the maximum plus out of it. Star is here, so don't feel safe. Fair enough. I mean, Lily's here, and You also don't feel safe with Lily on the table. I'm fairly certain you don't feel safe with Demo on the table. Okay, we're up to 4 pairs again. Don't know if this is necessarily going to be a pairs hand or if we just go for the thing, but gonna skip 1 anyway. Possible Sanchku. Although I don't think we're going to get Sanchku here, because it's going to be a pair weight, or we have to rebuild elsewhere anyway. So, okay, this is probably just going to hopefully be pinned to E Peiko. Mind you, we're probably going to have to cut the 7s here anyway, so who knows. Well, we at least upgraded to Dora 2.
Riichi.
Riichi Peiko Dora 2. Riichi Patsui Peiko Dora 2. That's the second Ipatsu I've hit Prospero with. Ouch. Dealer Hanneman, 18k. Alright, Prospero in negatives. And I'm a Hanneman from Automatic Victory. The question is, can we achieve Automatic Victory? This doesn't look like the hand we're going to achieve Automatic Victory. This looks like Tanyo if it's going to be anything. They did, briefly. Yeah, you can't... Unfortunately, Prospero has a habit of coming back in these games. He has good persistence. I think, honestly, I'd have to look back, but I think he got unlucky with the first Ipatsu. It was possibly more readable the second one, but I don't know that. Maybe he had something that was worth going for. I'm going to keep South because I have interest in hoarding some value off the table at this stage. And strictly speaking, not the most efficient use of discarding the 8 there, but you know. At this stage, we're just trying to move the game on, I guess, or find a situation where we can outright stake it, I guess. I mean, if we're thinking outright takes, we just have to draw another one of each of these, and then we're in business, surely. Preferably another South in the midway point, because, you know, that gets us to other options. Okay, Hatsu. He wants it. Prospero wants it. This is fine. I mean, Lily is probably open hand Sozu. Honitsu of some kind. Demo... Prospero probably just a Katsu and stuff. But... we'll see. Okay, Prospero nearly there. Doesn't look as if we're going to advance with this at this stage. And we're probably just going to defend against that a little bit anyway. Even if Demo Sumo's for a huge hand, we should be Oh, there's Videlian. Yeah, we figured it was Sozu of some sort, and Dora free. Lily with a Hanneman. And suddenly... Yeah, the game. Well, Prospero's dealer turn. Let's see that comeback. Yeah, this has been a bit of a strange one. One bin. Demo, I think, just going for a quick hand to become dealer and try and recover second. Well, to be fair, given how close second and third are, actually, maybe just going for the win from that. But still, get the dealership is step one, because then everything is bigger. Alright, Prospero with the dragon. This is kind of why we kept it in truth. I know some people criticize that it could lead to a lose more situation, but Prospero can reach. Prospero can go for things in this position, and, you know, bad starts happen. This gives him a chance to come back. It might still lead to disaster ultimately, but I like the chance of a comeback more than the risk of somebody just being piled on. And it's also the same reason why we got that 70k win ceiling there, because if I can pull off a sequence of events that gets me there, then, you know, that ends everybody's misery. But it also means that we will go to... We're pretty certain to go to the end of the game, which is the other thing about this. There will be dealer turns for all players. Yeah, as I say, there's a chance that, you know, there is the chance that I pick up a Buyman and then the game ends there, but that it is, if you consider the number of games you played, how likely is it for somebody to actually hit 70k? Yeah, that's, I'm all for allowing those chances. Downside, Demo has got 2 calls and looks like it's an Open Itsu at the moment, or a Honitsu, which would be worse. So we're going to play the loose Manzi tile now. Hope to get a 1 at some point and see. We don't necessarily have to push for this. But, you know, it's partially in my interest to keep the game going a little bit. Alright, Demo Sumos with a good hand. Honitsu, Itsu, Red 5, Mangan. Okay. So, into the south round we go. It's okay. Not amazing, though. I mean, I don't necessarily care too much about the shades. I'd be quite happy to just take 2 wins after all this. But now you mentioned it. Yeah, he's trying to steal my shades. He's also trying to steal my chance at automatic victory. Okay, Shitoitsu Ishanten. Well, let's just hope we don't end up... Well, we wouldn't be waiting on the 7 unless, yeah, shenanigans. 8 and 8 both still alive, though. Probably don't want to be waiting on a Sozi tile if we can avoid it, based on our initial discards. And I guess there is always the upgrade path, so let's have a look. Yeah, so we're lowering our Chito chance, but giving us a chance at potentially something else. That would be awesome and ridiculous and is very unlikely. Ooh, stuff has happened on the other table. It doesn't matter about my attitude. It's still likely to be a thing anyway. Demo's just going for quick, cheap hands, and why not? Alright, Demo Ishanten. We got a safe discard though, so we'll use that. Ouch. Fourth red. So if we call this, cut that, we start at the 8-pin safe, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're out of this one. Which is a shame, because this is very much a what could have been, but... But against free calls, even if it is a cheap hand, I don't really want to give Demo my points. He can just take points of everybody. That is acceptable. And there's always a chance somebody else deals in and I get to keep all my points. So we'll go with that. If somebody else can pull off a quick win, though, that is fine. Eight. 3 8s played. 3 8 1 7. Hey, I can reach. At least I can reach with negative points. You can. That is the other reason why busting out is off. So you can do such shenanigans as that. Oh, door for me. Yeah, it's got at least one more thing. Thankfully, I think we got 8-pin as our... Yeah, 8-pin should be fine. White Dragon will do as well. So, was Demo bluffing? Probably not, but...
Note.
Okay, we had all the 4-pins, so yeah. Okay. So still have shades. Everything is still good. This hand also seems reasonably quick. Don't have a pair is the problem, just realizing, but that's workable. Okay, now we have a pair. So, if we can luck into the 4-pin, we have Pinfu, and therefore don't need to reach. Okay, let's go with 7 from hand.
Riichi.
Well, I disapprove of that.
Chi.
Let's kill the Ipatsu off. Since we can do that relatively safely. Everything else is kind of a whatever, but, you know. I don't want to give Demo more points, so we're taking his Ipatsu away from him. Okay, this is going well, weirdly. I don't know if we necessarily should be pushing into this with a 1k hand, but currently is what we're doing. Yeah, I think we're depressingly out of this one as well. Not that I can defend a lot. Okay. So, is he waiting on Sunpin or 7-so is the question. Now, let's go. So we have a 3-10, 7-7 wait. Erg. Not worth it.
Note.
4-7. Darn it, he's slowly chipping my shades away. He just has to keep this up all night and he wins. That being said, I think this might be too quick for him, depending. Oh, the other game is over. Yeah, we're... Ah! Loud noises. Actually, Wow, sir. Antlershy, I don't know what I can do for you, but honestly, I owe you. That is amazing. That is ridiculous. I'll tell you what. What do I play here? Oh, not necessarily here, but what do I play? Jeez, hold on. Where's that trophy? We need to get you that trophy. This trophy that should have Kyrill's name on it. Kyril the Coward, who is still not here yet. This is now Antlershy's trophy. Can we still possibility this? Yes. We draw 7, we draw 6, we possibility. Dora. We're in business. The Itsu is possible. It's not quite there, though. Might go to a single weight for something here, but... I would have liked either of those 4 men. They were just on the right, just in slightly the wrong sequence, I think. I think we'd have to go for the Su-5. All the 4s are gone. So that means we got to rely on a free man for safety here, or just develop and reach with the 2-5. Oh, god damn it. I want this Itsu. But actually, more than that, I just want to get out of this hand. The flow is with me, but I'm not sure what else is. I have 2 definite safe tiles, though, which is nice. I wish I could take that. I really do. Lily, please play 6-spin. Yeah, I can't play Sozu into Lily's board at the moment. Ah. So close. I will set up another game if people are ready for that. We have Oro and Starfall currently queued. As I say, you have Oro and Starfall currently queued, so... Currently, no. Also, that's a 1,000 dealing. I'm happy with that. Even though I lost my shades, it is a thing. Alright. South 2. We can earn more points back in our dealer turn. We don't necessarily need this. Demo's out of a dealership. Just got to get to the end. Hatsu. Nice. Okay, let's go cut that. So we're probably going to have the 9s as our pair here, so hopefully draw the free man. Well, Mono, get in and we can start that game off. Come on, free man. Free man. 5-pin would be okay here as well, because that would allow us to change up. Not quite. I'll see how I feel. I'm probably... We'll see. I usually leave those sorts of things for the Discord. Most people here will check it out at some point, most likely. Also, I just realized I probably need to move this slightly. That is probably better just for this. Anyway, we drew a useful tile there. Unfortunately, this means we still need a pair. So 2-man, 4-man ideally. Or we can pair up the free pin as well. That would be fine as well. What did I say? That would be fine as well. Alright, Riichi, Dora 2. Give me that free man. Prospero, that was supposed to be the third attempt at it. It was sequenced. Had to happen. Well, let's just see if we can sumo this then. Riichi sumo Dora 2, Mangan. Alright, Prospero's in.
Riichi.
Counter Riichi. And now I have to deal with this tune. Well, nobody's going to be a free man here, so just whether I draw it or not. Oh, that is the worst. The worst tile I could have drawn immediately after another Resonance Riichi, but hey. Well, I'm dealer again. And it is Demo has made a bit of a comeback here. It is not impossible that this ends with that happening. Let's play South. So Dora 1, not much else really going for it. Ooh, Dora 2. Okay, hand is a lot more going for it these days. So if I can draw a 5-pin to connect those two sequences up, that'd be ideal. Failing that, we have now got 4 pairs. It's going to have to be an epic one. I'm just saying, it's going to have to be epic. Never rule him out, but... I'm feeling this is a mistake, but we're doing it anyway. Oh, I've been rewarded for going for it. Okay, Toy then. Dora 2 is the plan. Trying to work out if I wanted that 8 or not, but yeah, that's not what we want without a bonus triplet. Doubt. But we'll see. We at least have some value behind this hand, so we'll see. Well, now we can just go into Dragon if we needed to for backup, which is what I like to have when I go for Toy Toy hands anyway, so yeah.
Pong.
Pawn and 7. I'm not going to force myself into a dragon wait, because green hasn't been played up to this point, so yeah, okay. Not ideal, but also not the worst. I'm still winning at this point, so alright, let the comeback begin. Okay, Lily needs Mangan. Actually, Lily needs Hanneman, or something to do that. Aolon comeback arc, possibly. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping Lily just ends this. Even if she gets a Mangan, as long as I don't deal into it, it should be fine. Mangan Sumo, I think, would do enough, actually, because she gained 2,000 from me, gained 8,000 overall. So yeah, we just need to avoid Mangan Sumo from Lily. But with an open green, it's less likely she's done that. Triplet of the 6s. I mean, we're Shanten at this point, so we'll see. I have finished Advance Wars. 1 and 2, actually.
Riichi.
Unfortunately, have to reach because I have no Yaku, but 7 out reach for the game. Unfortunately, unless I get very lucky on Ura or I draw a 6 and Khan, not going to be Shade's value, but a win would be a win. Would be a win. Well, it's my job to ruin the comeback. Yeah, I had strictly a better one for that, but yeah, it's fine. Right, I now need 4K. It's easy to be frustrated, but that is part of the game, and I had a good enough hand to do it. Well, I have Dora Easts. Shame I can't do anything with them, particularly, but 2 Dora is nice. It means nobody else has got the value. It means if I get a win, I will overtake Lily. So I just now have to work out how I'm doing that. I could try and force a Chanter here.
Pong.
Yeah, we're going to go forceful with this one. That is less than ideal, but we can also go Toy Toy.
Chi.
I don't know why I did that. That was the most stupid move, because I should... Yeah, no, I just went autopilot and did a really silly move. Doesn't matter, he's sumoed anyway. Nobody has to know I made a really silly play there. You know what happened, really? I saw 3 was safe, so I discarded 3. Despite the fact I knew I was discarding 2. Again, ultimately didn't matter, but that's still that's a massive misplay on my part. Yeah, I don't know how to break this to you. That's not me. Alright. Hanitsu force them. Hanitsu, Itsu, stuff and things. Yeah, I doubt this is going to be a Yakuman unless random stuff happens.
Pong.
Thing is, I don't know if Honitsu with a West is actually going to be enough to overtake Lily at this stage, but I'm at this point wanting to just secure second.
Chi.
Okay, so Ishanten. Call that, do a thing.
Chi.
Yeah, we'll bluff the Itsu.
Chi.
Alright, naked weight time. Let's go. What do I tell people not to do under any circumstances? We have done it. We have gone full tilt on this one. Naked weight for a hand is only worth 2,000. Unless Lily deals into us, I don't think this actually is going to give us the lead. Ah!
No.
That was, I think, the only way that could work, because I didn't have enough value. Yeah, I don't think I'd have had enough. Sumo might have done it in fairness, because obviously we got 2 repeats, but I needed the direct hit there. Possibly Itsu. Drink. Well, no, I made it definitely not. But yeah, okay. That was fun. It was also chaos, as Demo rightly says. And there'll be more randomly generated chaos, more stuff and things, more tiles of confusion next week, hopefully. And yeah, Prospero had a good effort, though. I gotta be honest, good effort, sir. But, yeah, I was so pissed off at you. that counter reach. Oh, boy. But, I mean, it's fair. You did give me 2 Ipatsus earlier in that particular game, so it happens. If people do want to do one game before I log off, that is fine. But if not, I will call this and we'll stop the stream here. I mean, I was probably going to stop the stream anyway. Demo has joined in. Okay, so currently we have Oro, Starfall, Avarita, and Demo. Good luck to you. However, I will probably use that as an observation game, maybe later in the week. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, thanks for joining us. Thanks especially to Antlershire, who has sponsored this stream. Yep, absolutely. Well done. Thank you very much, sir. That is a ridiculous sum of money. I do not deserve that. Thank you. I will catch you all another time. Until then.